Hello, everyone. This is Angela. I want to welcome you to Homesteading with the Rolands. Today, I have a project that I would like to share with you all. I'm going to be uh, waxing cheese. From my understanding, if you take and you wax your cheese, it gives it a very long shelf life for some years, in fact. And that way, you don't have to put it in the refrigerator to be able to keep it. You can actually keep it on a shelf or whatever in a container, just in a cool, nice, dry place. And so this is my project for today. I have here some cheese that I'll be working with. I got 22 packs here that was gifted to me. Again, it's gifted. And so to keep from using up a lot of space in my refrigerator and my freezers, whenever I'm gifted something, I always try to find a purpose for it that I can keep it long term uh, and be able to use it to help somebody down the line to borrow with, give a lot of it away whenever I'm giving something, even barter and sell some of it. So it's a blessing to be able to get things such as this. But at any rate, so this is what I'm going to do. I've bought some cheese wax, and this is a 5-pound block. And I bought two of them, which is average out to 10 pounds. And so then I've melted down this it's not a block, it's a piece of a block, probably about half of a block. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cheese, coat it, and be able to utilize it like that. And they say it ages the cheese and it makes it a lot better. So what I had to do was I opened the cheese, and you have to let it set out a day or so that it will just kind of get a little dry coating on it. And then you wipe off whatever oils that come on it. And then I took and I had to dip it in some vinegar, and that kind of cleanses it up and keep it from spoilage. So I just dipped it in a little white vinegar that I have here in the bowl and let that dry, and then wiped it down. I'll show you what that looks like. You just dip it and then just kind of let it air dry. If it don't air dry quick enough for you, then you can just kind of wipe it off or what have you. But I'm going to demonstrate how you go about coating your cheese. It's really fascinating. And so yeah, for me it's a new project. But let me do this. Excuse me a minute. Let me do this. I'm just gonna take them. Just gonna wipe some of the oil off. Just gonna wipe some of the oil off. It's already been dipped. And so then I'm gonna take it and dip it in the hot wax. Is it recording? Dip it in the hot wax. Trying to see if it's recording. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. Dip it in the hot wax. This is the first time I actually did a video without having the phone in my hand. So you can see that. You take and you dip it. It doesn't take much to get a nice coating on it. It doesn't take very long for it to dry either. See that? And so then we just sit it down. Now this is a Kobe cheese block. And you just take and set it down here. And then I have a sharp cheddar cheese. This is a Kobe, and then these, it's about, I don't know how many packs of that, but that's a mild cheddar cheese. I also have some mozzarella and just a whole different variety of cheeses that I've been given. And so what I'm going to do is take my time and just kind of take and coat it all up and be able to see what kind of shelf life it get and try it. I'm going to try it, of course, and see, test it. I'm going to go ahead and dip that again. I'm going to go ahead and test it because it said ages it very well, and the cheese tastes much better after it has aged. And they say the shelf life of it can be for years, many years. And so I'm excited to see how that process works. So that's how you're going to do that. That's how you're going to dip that. Let's try one more. Dip it. I kind of dip it halfway so that I'll be able to lay it on its side to dry. Okay. So then I'll take this one. We'll give it another dip. You want to put a few coats on it. A nice few coats on it. So it's nice and covered, thickly covered. And then once it's done, you can label, put a date on it, put the name on it, what kind it is, so that you'll know what kind it is. Actually, you can get these waxes in different colors. They have black, they have a gold or yellow color, they have white, and they have the red. If I'm not mistaken, I think they may even have a green color. So red and black would probably be the colors that I would use to be able to distinguish between my cheeses. So I may order some black, and that way you can do one cheese in one color, another cheese in another color, or if you can remember which ones you're doing, just always put your label. Just put your label on there. So this is my project for tonight, and I just wanted to share that with you all. And give it a try. Give it a try. We're going to dip that. I hope you find this to be very interesting. I know I did, especially to find out that I can give the foods that I have or are being given a way to be able to be preserved, especially with what's going on in the economy and things are happening. And and I personally don't partake in meats and cheeses and milks and things like that. I'm more vegan, but because I have a large family and they still participate in those things, so we try to give, I'm always thinking about them whenever I'm doing something. Always thinking about them, because we definitely wouldn't want to see our family members go without. Now, my goal is to encourage them to become vegan as well. But as long as they adhere and are within the dietary law, or whatever I obtain that is within the dietary law, that is what I will share with them. So, at any rate, this is how it's done. And it's really exciting. I'm going to go ahead and dip this one again. And we're about to come up on a couple of coats on this one. And then I'll dip this side one more time, and then we'll go ahead, once it cools off, go ahead and put that label on there. So you can see just how easy that is. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll do more. You can tune in then. Thank you for joining me on tonight. Have a great evening. Yah bless. Shalom.